Gotta be a secret wall somewhere. What other kind of raids are there in Final Fantasy XIV? Are there other raids that like are based on previous games like Crystal Tower was? 'Cause that was pretty cool. Like, do they have other classic like Final Fantasy bosses as raids? Is there no way in here? Evilise. When you say Evilise, like, what do you mean? Aha! There we go. A mini tome. Okay. Okay, so the rest of them are kind of useless. Alright. Let's get out of here. And then I guess we'll head for the tower. We've got the crystal rod now. Like, Evilise encompasses a lot of Final Fantasy games. Which one is it based on? Final Fantasy Tactics is Evilise. Final Fantasy 12 is Evilise, right? Boat should be around here somewhere. There are references in the raid to tactics as well as other games. Cool. Haven't played them. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But we will figure it out together then, Linus. Should be fun. That's one of the reasons I'm playing them in release orders, is so that when we see references that they've made to previous ones, hopefully we'll get all of them. Like, if you want to see Final Fantasy references, 9 is like one giant reference to all the other games in the series. Whoa, whoa, what's this? Okay, so I guess we're not going to the tower. A giant whirlpool showed up. Which reminds me of Final Fantasy V. The hell? Where are we? I'm in the boat, and we lost Layla. Leviathan. Are we inside it? Did we get eaten by Leviathan? Is this like... This looks kind of fleshy and stomach acidy. Like, are we inside of Leviathan? That's crazy. I don't remember this part. Okay. This hurts. Not much. They're called boltfish. Maybe Thunder's a bad choice. Let's see. Indeed, it heals them. When you get up to the high levels of Final Fantasy, do the raids become more of like a structured, like a guild gets together and do them kind of thing? Because like I've only been in the low level ones and they're like just chaotic, everyone rush and kill it because it's easy, but I'm assuming that's because it's low level content. There goes Gilded getting eaten by a Titan again, right? I can't help myself. It's RPG things, man, what are you gonna do? Twist headband. What does that do? Also, we have mini. Focuses the mind. Ooh. Does it increase our int? Let's see. We have 65 int on Mildred. She is kicking it with that int. If we give her a twist headband, gives her defense, and 65 int. Not sure what it does. Oh, no, oh god, why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. Having Curious probably is really good, but like she doesn't need armor yet. When I need armor, that's gonna be the one I put on for sure. We don't need armor yet. All 24-man raids are chaotic and casual. 8-man raids are also pretty casual. 8-man raids have a higher difficulty level called Savage, and those are the ones that people for static groups. Okay. That's a little disappointing. But that's okay. I'm really in Final Fantasy XIV for the story. I'll have Shadowlands for doing like high-level raids with mechanics and tactics and stuff. Alright. I miss 40-man raids from like Classic, but I don't want to play Classic. Because I don't miss a lot of the other things about Classic. Like all the convenience that we have gained over the years, I hate to give up. But I do miss like... I don't know. I think it's 40 is probably too many. Power Sash. Enhances strength. 7B now. Alright, bless you. Let's see what you got going on there. Gardna is at 59 strength. Bless you's at 57. Bless you is only at 93% evasion. if I put on the power sash, he goes down to 88% evasion, but his strength goes up another 10. 67 strength. Technically, Gardna is actually the strongest. Blushu just has slightly more strength boosting stuff on him at the moment. Each piece of equipment that I've actually put on them gives them plus 10 strength. That's the reason I have them wearing it. Like their helmet, their gloves, and now this power sash all give plus 10 strength. The Giant's helmet, the Giant's gloves, 10 strength each. Same as the power sash. A lot of the later games raids will require you to be good at them, even non-savage ones. So that's fun. That's good. Especially if we end up having like a group of us that can just do dungeons together where we don't even need to have like a random person in it. Then like having somewhat difficult dungeons would be fun, you know? Having difficult dungeons can be frustrating as hell if you're running dungeons with random people. But if you're running it with like people that you actually know and can talk to or can even get into Discord with, is that the Black Knight? Then it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, we're inside Leviathan's stomach. Oh my god, that's so cool. How did I forget this part? I should look up what the twist headband actually does. It probably does something. So I'm gonna see what the twist headband does. I got a list of all the armor. Because sometimes like it just doesn't tell you what items do. The twist headband also gives you plus 10 strength, and it makes you resist mind. Oh, so it's actually kind of better than the Giant's helm. And it's more defense too. How does it make him look? Oh wow, and his evasion goes back up to 99% with it on too. All three characters have 99% now. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Yeah, that's a win. And it gives him resistance to mind attack spells. Leviathan swallowed us all. Power armlet. That is also plus 10 strength. Arm slot. Slightly more defense. It'll end up being the same strength as what he already had, but it's a slightly better version of it. He has even more defense. I don't necessarily need more defense, but I'd rather him have the better equipment on if he's going to be filling the slots anyway. So he's at 56 defense now, which is way more than everybody else has. I'm actually trying to keep their defense low because I kind of want them to take damage so they can get more HP. But Blushu already has the most HP by a good margin, so he's okay if he falls behind a little bit right now. You know what the Void Arc raids are a reference to another Final Fantasy? Void Arc. It doesn't sound familiar. I don't know. I don't recognize it. If it's a reference, I don't get the reference. But then I haven't done everything Final Fantasy yet. That's part of why we're doing this. New arrivals, eh? So who are you? Ultimate Tome? Where'd you hear about that? Mysidia? I've been to Mysidia, a town full of mages. Ekmetelos? Mask? Dragoons. Oh, is he Rickard? As a matter of fact, I am a Dragoon. What? The Dragoons and the Wyverns have been destroyed? That's absurd. Is he Rickard? Do we have a way to say Rickard? Wyverns? What could we show Rickard? I think this is Rickard. Do we have anything we could show him? The pendant, maybe? We still have the masks. That's interesting. Pendant. Nothing happens. Damn. This is totally Rickard. What would we say to him? Wild Rose? Level 88 man raids are based on Eden from Final Fantasy VIII. That's interesting. See, I don't know enough about 8, so we'll have to play those. Level 80 24 man raids are near automata. See, how does that even work? So it's like there's like a universe crossover. I don't know what to show him. What else do we have left? It's got to be an item. We don't have any other words that we can say to him. Sunfire, Egil's torch, crystal rod. So you guys are after the Ultimate Tome too, when you got swallowed up. Well, since we're looking for the same thing, we might as well team up. Okay, here we go. There's a boat up ahead, but there's also one tough monster standing in our way. Who knows? Together we might be able to take it down. Yeah, Rickard joins the party. Only 2 of the 3 near raids have been released at this point. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I look forward to that. Well, this is just great, isn't it? Are we supposed to live out the rest of our lives here? All these people just living in Leviathan's stomach. That's funny. None of this would have ever happened to us if you weren't for that old man and the stupid crystal rod. 10 years have been living here. There's no way out. I'm sure of it. The sooner you give in and accept it, the easier it'll be for you. What have you been living off of for 10 years? Do you eat the stomach? Like, ew. Leviathan is the beast that protects the seal of the tower. Looks like it swallows up anyone who has a crystal rod. See, I've got a crystal rod right here. Okay. They did say crystal rods plural, so anyone that tries to go to the tower with a crystal rod just gets eaten by Leviathan. Bam. That's rough. Rickard doesn't have any magic. He's probably really good with attacks, but you know what? He doesn't get to attack. Rickard, you can stand there. That's your job. Look pretty. Rickard, you will get your time to shine in the epilogue. I do believe. A lot of the side characters that you have over the course of the game, you actually get to play in the epilogue part that they added. And I believe Rickard's one of them. So Rickard is the original Final Fantasy Dragoon. We're currently in the process of releasing a quest line with trials against Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald weapon. Nice! All those throwbacks are really nice. I know, like, in the A Realm Reborn parts, like, a lot of the big boss encounter dungeons where it's just, like, a single fight, or, like, the summons, right? Like, Ifrit, and, etc. I don't have the top of my head. Oh, teeth. Are we in the mouth now? I think we walked our way up to the mouth. Diamond shield. Nice. The trials are all primals and they are. Okay. They get more creative in the expansion. All the references to the world ending and Louis Soir and the Warriors of Light and Bahamut coming out of the sky and the Empire summoning down Meteor, that's all references to what happened in the original version of Final Fantasy XIV, isn't it? And then like they had to reboot the whole world, and hence the Realm Reborn storyline, because they had to like remake their video game because it wasn't that good the first time. Yeah. I never played the pre-reboot version. I heard a lot about how bad it was, and I just never got around to trying it. Yeah, it looks like we've worked our way up into Leviathan's mouth. Reborn 8-man raids are called the Coils of Bahamut, and they tie up that plotline. Cool. Oh. Oops. Wrong button. Yeah, I haven't done those yet. I'll have to do them. But definitely try and do every dungeon. That must be the big monster. Oh, we got another chest up here. Oh, we got a new shield too. We should totally equip. Coils are very difficult compared to the other raids and are not included in roulettes. Really? Next to impossible to actually queue up with them. Maybe that's why I didn't do them before when I played last year. Well, they just like gave up on balancing them and just take them out of the roulette. That was their decision, their solution. People just don't want to do hard raids. They don't give good gear, which makes sense, I guess. Right now, everybody already has 99% evasion. It's not like we can improve it anymore, but you know, since she double shields, we'll let her take the diamond one. This is so crazy. She dual wields shields, but she's leveling shields slower than the guys. I don't know how that works. Gaia Blade. Sounds like a sword. Power to make the very earth tremble. It's stronger, so sure. Does it cast a spell, or is it just a nifty subtext? Alright, so this is our bug. Or boss, I mean. It's just like a worm in Leviathan's mouth. You and your couple friends entered at level 80 with just the 3 of you to experience it? That's cool. Roundworm. Make it past this thing and we can get the hell out of here on that boat. Just roundworm, okay. Ooh, okay, he's got some defense. Let's berserk up. Your defense no longer matters. Berserk's so powerful, oh my god. First attack, 80. One berserk. Second attack, 1,000. One another berserk. Third attack, 2,000. What? Like super temper. Okay. So much for Leviathan. Done and done. Whew, moving on, guys. Moving on. Here we go. I'm gonna use the rod. Obsidian Tower, first floor. Pick the left side first. Werewolves. I think Obsidian Tower is pretty big. I don't remember how many floors it is, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, I do believe we get ultimate at the end of it. Which I believe the way it works in this game is the strength of Ultima is based on like how much magic you've leveled up, basically, and how high you've leveled it. So like the better mage you are, the stronger Ultima is. Basically. Yeah, so there's obvious stairs up. Got a chest here with no obvious entrance. I keep working on my elemental spells for right now. The big bosses in these Final Fantasy games all share names. Yeah. You get some recurring guys. Each Final Fantasy tends to add a couple of new ones of its own, though. Ultima, Shinryu, Primals. The Ultima, in this case, is a spell. Shinryu... you don't see Shinryu until Final Fantasy 5, I think? He was in the bonus dungeon for Final Fantasy 1, but that was a reference to Final Fantasy 5. The primals, as they're called in Final Fantasy XIV, are the summons, and they are typically done as the summons. The first Final Fantasy where we're really going to get summons is going to be Final Fantasy 3. And then we'll get more in 4, and even more in 5. And then 6, they play a role in the story. And they start changing names of the summons every now and then, like not like the name of the summon itself, but like what they call them. Whether they're Eidolons or Aeons or, you know, whatever, depending on the world.